Who is Teal Swan? Part 1. So welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha Thomas, and I look at cults, gurus and anything that's suspicious online around the health and wellness space. And I'm doing a series on Teal Swan. So here we are. So this is part 1. I don't know how long this series will take, so it's going to be quite a long-winded thing, but I'll keep the videos fairly short. So most people recognise the name Teal Swan. And we'll know her as a self-titled spiritual catalyst, although I just looked at her social media account and she doesn't seem to have that on there anymore, but I distinctly recognise in her having it on there, and I think she mentioned something in the deep end about her being a spiritual catalyst. Her Instagram describes her as a world-renowned voice in personal development, claiming to bring in unseen perspectives that free people from suffering. And this account sits currently at 1.3 million followers. From her Instagram account, you can link to her website where you'll be greeted with the following: reach the full potential of your authentic life, learn the truth about what is holding you back, and transform your mental and emotional pain to transform your current struggles and awaken to an empowered life. From here, you can also link to her YouTube channel with 2 million subscribers. And here she describes herself as a new thought leader and a best-selling author who is an expert in human development and relationships. Her account has been active since the 26th of January 2011, and she has over 405 million views. Teal also has a Substack account with 359 subscribers. The description again, world-renowned voice in personal development. Her Facebook, 2.5 million followers. Again, world-renowned voice in personal development, bringing unseen perspectives that free people from suffering. TikTok, join Teal Swan in Spain this February. Shucks, missed it. With 908.1k followers and 12.4 million likes. LinkedIn, international best-selling author, sports and business coach for professionals, public speaker, artist, survivor of severe childhood abuse. So we go off on a slightly different tangent on LinkedIn to try and give herself a more professional veneer on that. X is the same as Facebook with 37.5 thousand viewers. So Teal is self-titled, self-taught, and thrives on adoration. This is what I've noticed over the years, that unfortunately I came across her for whatever reason and decided actually she's probably quite dangerous. But you can't just decide someone's dangerous without substantiating that. So this series will video by video walk you through Teal's early life and help you to decide whether she's grifting or whether she's gifted, as she claims to be. If she's as knowledgeable as she claims to be, or if she over-exaggerates what she claims to know for sure. And this series is going to focus on as much of what she has both said and done to see if her claims are factual, specific and provable, or whether they are delusional, misleading and potentially harmful in the way that she practices therapy and puts out content with psychological implications. Teal has been accused of running a cult. Her accusation has been substantiated, and whilst this series will look at that, the purpose is to discover whether this affects her online followers, because they can't all be in what a traditional cult, or can they? And that's basically what we're going to find out, because since we've had the internet, a lot of things have changed. A lot of dynamics have definitely changed in life, and everything's evolved into kind of fill a digital space and an online space, and cults are no different. Teal is going to be the first one that I follow. You can make your own mind up as I go along. You don't necessarily have to disagree with me, but I will try to stick to facts and keep some of my bias out of it. Yes, my bias is naturally going to sit in here as well, and if you look at the name of my channel, it's kind of based on that, so there is a strong bias in there. So I'll say that up front. But if you're really wanting to know who she is before you make a decision on whether that's for you or not, please watch the series because you might find it's very informative. I know many people have covered her online and done lots of stuff. I've spent years just digging into her online and finding out who she is and what she is, and then I have a background in understanding language and how to kind of parse language and what it actually means when people use unfamiliar language that sounds particularly good, a bit like, little random aspiring language that doesn't really stand for anything much. As an example, I'm not a professional or an expert in any of these areas. I'm just a curious person. Unfortunately,